You'll find out. It's a pretty
Okay.
big one.
Okay.
I'm gonna let this be a cold open while we start.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big one.
You are all responsible for your own character sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how much difference could it really have made? But
What's funny is I'll usually catch stuff if something seems overpowered, then I'll be like, well, wait a minute, what's going on here? But if somebody's underpowered, I think that rarely is going to get caught by the DM.
You don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you should be doing a lot worse things to me. That doesn't seem right. Hello everyone, thank you for your patience. Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of Vortex Recorder of videos, and sweating man with no air conditioning in North Texas. Welcome to our weekly live stream Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures. I'm joined as always by my slightly less moist friends, Chris, playing Gottwald, the Minotaur Rune Knight fighter. You know, it never picks up your mic when you say hello, by the way. We've missed your last 4 times. People just think you're an ass.
I bet it's like I bet it's I say it too fast, so it doesn't register that there's a voice happening.
Yeah. Heather will be joining us soon, also slightly moistened. Raymond playing Mac, the Turtle Drake Warden Ranger.
I'm okay.
You're okay. Henry's playing Torval, the Kenku Fathomless Warlock / fighter.
I have air conditioning in North Texas.
Oh man. Stream our it sounds nice. Yeah.
It is.
We stream our sessions live on YouTube.
It's running right now.
Every Friday evening. It reminds me of that scene, what is that from Dogma, where he's like, central air, there's no greater sin, or something. Watch more D&D videos, reviews, and Let's Plays on the channel. Read weekly session recaps at roguewatson.com. Watch my behind-the-scenes No Players Allowed live series, Crafting the Deep, every Monday and Thursday. I'll be honest, I'm not going to do a chat from the deep after our show tonight. You can also listen to all these live D&D shows. The Rogue Watson podcast available wherever you get your podcast. You can join our official Discord server, and if you'd like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/Rogue Watson. Patrons get exclusive access to private videos, custom 5e content, and get my exclusive sweat drippings. Now participate in monthly DM roundtables and private patron D&D games. We haven't gone to that.
You gotta save your sweat drippings for OnlyFans.
That's right.
That headband you're wearing, your dirty headband, you gotta sell it.
Get this sweat, just ring it out in the jar, like live. For our campaign, we use Roll20 Review Chat. We use Discord for streaming. I use OBS Studio. Music is by Kevin MacLeod. I am so miserable. Amazing original character art was done by Jimmy McClure. Previously on Call from the Deep, I'll be honest, I did not write a recap. I just wrote this down while we were talking earlier, so we'll see how it sounds.
Okay.
After an exciting chase, the party had made it to the dungeon exit or entrance. Gottwald and Borges surged forward and cranked the gate up. Mac and Master Sliver and Torl attacked nearby Sawagan. This sounds like a children's book. While Savra helped keep the rushing horde at bay with gust of wind. With the gate finally opened, the party spilled into the entryway while Gottwald held the line and the gate. The front door exploded and the Lizardfolk tribe had arrived to cover their escape along with their ship. The party, their NPC allies, and the newly freed prisoners spilled out of the lair and quickly swam to the nearby ship, fleeing to Castle Thornhold while the Sawagan, without their Mind Flayer masters, descended into chaos. Boom! That is the high quality kind of recap that you get.
Yeah, I'll be honest, it was kind of written like a children's book, but then you read it like a children's book.
I did.
So you really,
I fell into the
really
trap of it.
Yeah.
So you are leveling up. Let's update that to level 8.
You're just gonna get more miserable as the night goes on, too, aren't you? It's
more miserable and more drunk, I think, is the plan. That's my plan anyway. Yeah, apologies, folks. I've been dealing with a lot of power outage issues left and right, and today has been especially miserable. You all have returned to Castle Thornhold, which you visited once before. Home of the Grey Castles, now allies with the Lizard Folk. I think the only notable loot from the last dungeon was the necklace, which I think Gottwald took, the one that lets you breathe everywhere.
But yeah.
So all of you,
water breathing.
and you could technically breathe in space. I think it's like you just
Oh, right.
right.
Yeah.
Is it like anywhere?
Yeah, it was like something about gases
Got
too. Like I
walled
can,
in
yeah.
space.
He's got one of those like plastic space helmets, but
it's got the horn.
There's like cutouts for the horns.
They just give you a space helmet with those giant holes up there for you. It's like these are for your horns. Like, okay,
Yep.
perfect.
Airtight holes.
Sure, that's what they tell you. Is this gonna?
let's
form
find out, right? Let's find out. That's
Yeah.
oh.
Too bad our
Sound
DM
like-
didn't give us a bag of holding. You could breathe in the bag of holding too.
How do you guys not have a bag of holding yet? I swear we've had this
I think-
conversation like
I don't
3
know.
times.
I have one.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Guys, I found a bag of holding.
it's in my character sheets.
He
It's
just-
after I
He
got.
starts doing the vomiting motion and just pulls out a string of bags. And the bag of holding was inside him the whole time.
Well, don't tell the DM that. You'll validate his.
What happens if you
complaining about-
swallow a bag of holding, but then you yourself are put into a bag of holding?
I'm pretty sure that triggers a black hole.
No, I think the bigger question is, what if you swallow a bag of holding while it's inside out?
How would you get it
Yeah.
inside out in the first place?
What would
From
that-
the outside.
On the
the
outside.
bag.
And then manage to get it inside of your body.
Shove the void down my throat.
Shove the void down my throat.
Are we all in a bag of holding right now?
Perhaps. Perhaps the entire universe I have concocted over the last 8 years is all been inside a bag of holding.
And it's got 6 minutes left to there.
Every year is another minute. That's the actual doomsday clock. Now you make it back to the castle, and you find you can long rest and officially level up. Holy crap! It's been a while. Yay!
Yay.
Who was here first? It wasn't me. I'll have to use the honor system. Which one of you stumbled in? It's either
Who
It
was
was
here
me.
first?
I don't. Was it okay?
was me.
Reese. Toril, give me first. Explain what happened to your character sheet, and then tell me what's going on.
You know
with
what? I was extra wrong. There was 2 I forgot about.
What? I haven't been playing a warlock for the last 3 months, guys.
Something the
there's
chat should have
2.
caught or not caught, because we can always blame the chat.
I don't think so. So I should have had 3 elder certifications I've been using. I've only been using one of them, which was
Oh,
the
no.
repelling blast.
Which one?
Obviously, because that's the one where you knock them back.
Yeah,
I've seen that happen a
that's right.
bunch,
Your
yeah.
active one, yes.
the most, I guess, the least obvious one that I forgot about was the rebuke of the talisman.
Oh yeah.
I had to
Like,
use my
never
reaction,
seen
so I
that
didn't
shit.
always use it.
You used it like once in like session 1 or 2. I feel like,
Yeah, then
Reaction.
well,
and then we like
and I
leveled
feel
up.
like
or
I was
something.
getting like destroyed, so I had to take a thing of fighter, and I forgot
Right,
about
and then you,
fighter.
yeah. then you left warlock behind. Yeah,
Left
okay,
Warlock
yeah.
behind.
And then the most egregious one was agonizing blast.
Oh, you've been.
You never plugged in agonizing blast?
Apparently not.
I didn't know you took it. That's. Yeah.
That would have been, yeah.
I'm imagining all those 1 and 2 hit point Eldritch Blasts you've done.
Oh my
It would have been
goodness!
+3.
None of us caught this.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I forgot he took it. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been doing like a little bit more damage all the time.
Think of how much damage you left on the table.
I mean, all those times that I almost killed someone.
That's right.
We all just like smiled and nodded politely as you did like 2 force damage.
Right.
He was pushing people. We always let it go because he's pushing people
You
around.
let it
That's
go 'cause he's
valuable.
pushing people. Look at him go. He's having the time of his life pushing those people around.
I was having time in my life.
Damn needs to put more spike walls. Hey, how hot is it up there?
Fuck you right now.
we have a
I'm already seeing you sweat.
thing for that.
Fuck you, DM.
There we go.
Oh yeah, get the fan.
I have a fan.
Yeah, it's awful. I would not want to be upstairs right now.
And it's gonna get worse. You get the PC running. It's just gonna.
Yeah, let's go, Toro. What you got?
All right.
You're out of timer.
We're-
I want a Fahrenheit like under each of
Oh,
your
it's like the
pictures. I
temperature.
want a thing to watch it tick up.
I want one too, but I want mine to go down.
You just
As the
cranked your
session
step.
goes.
He's like, I gotta go get a sweater.
70, 69.
Or no, mine goes up for a second, and then I like leave and come back and it starts going down.
Yeah, exactly.
He starts shivering at one point. He's like, "I feels great."
Yeah.
All right, what's that dip of rogue gonna do for you? Triple multi-class? I like to hear it.
Yeah. So surprisingly enough, I'm going to take my 7th level in Warlock
Okay.
and get a 4th Eldritch Invocation. That also-
Okay. But we'll wait till next level to actually plug it in, because that's
Right.
kind of
Hey, I used my packed one,
yeah.
which
What's the pack?
Gives
Which
you-
one's the packed one?
that gives me a extra D4 on ability checks,
Okay. I guess I've
Times
seen
my
it a few times.
proficiency bonus. So I used it a few times.
Okay.
This time I'm going to take protection of the talisman, which gives me a D4 to saving throws
Well,
Oh.
that could be good.
times my proficiency bonus.
Nice.
Wow.
So
A little
And
less on
then-
those saving throws.
yeah, for my spell, I'll be taking banishment.
I like that one.
Oh.
Find the DM's proudest creation and banish them from the battlefield.
It does put a target on the person who did it, though, which is pretty fun.
Mhm.
I do remember one of the more fun battles we had in your campaign, Chris, was when I banished one of your. It wasn't a boss, but it was like a powerful, just dude on the battlefield, and then I had to
Yeah.
like run around and like avoid getting
Yes,
hit because I had to
you're
like
avoiding-
concentrate on it.
That was the dragon demon creature.
Yeah.
You banished like a blue one, and then you were trying to avoid the rest of them. Yep.
Yeah, it's like I have to stay concentrating on this. Have all your spell? What are all your spells now? Fourth? Have they always been fourth level?
I just got to 4th,
Just got to fourth. Okay.
so it's a pretty
That's
good
big
level for Warlock.
Yeah, that's a big upgrade too.
So banishment's concentration. I can attempt to send one creature that I can see within range to another plane of existence. It has to succeed on a charisma saving throw or be banished.
Saving throw.
If it's native to the plane of existence we're on, I banish it to a harmless demi-plane, and while there's incapacitated there. Basically, as long as it stays there for the full minute, then it stays there.
Yeah.
If my concentration breaks, then it comes back.
Yeah, so it's like a removal for while you have concentration, or if it's a creature that's like a demon or from a different plane of existence, I believe you straight up like return them home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I feel like somebody else did that. Maybe it was you again, Eric. And
Yeah.
also in my War Last Plan campaign, where you just deleted a demon. It's like,
Yeah.
nope, you're gone.
Yeah, you can go back
Yeah.
from whence you came.
Yeah, it returns to its home plane.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right. And fourth level, like I
Yeah.
said, like Hunger for Dar gets upgraded, like all your shit goes up too with the fourth level spell slots.
Yeah, it's nice.
All right, what are we doing for hit points?
The average.
Okay.
Doing the average.
Not a good start, but yeah.
Yeah. Got that. I don't think I want to swap any invocations.
You just now got these.
It's gonna feel
got
like
it,
you
like-
got all new ones.
Yeah, I know, it's great. I'm gonna be doing so much damage, guys.
Yeah.
What's our total hit points at?
I'm at 68.
So close
Yeah.
What?
to being nice.
No. Yeah. That's true. If only I had rolled well, but not too well.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Banishment. Nice.
Gottwald, Chris, you were next.
Okay. Gottwald's is not as interesting, but he does get fighters get a bunch of ASIs, so he gets an ability score improvement.
What is ASI?
Ability score improvement.
Sorry, what was that one more time?
But
I just spilled whiskey out of my pants.
Did the acronym save you time?
it sure did. in the end,
Even
it
after
didn't.
explaining
In the end, it cost time.
it. Cost time.
As a side note, this reminds me of my disdain for the name the Slick.
Yep.
Back in college, I fucking hate
The Student Life Center.
Student Life, like just fucking say Student Life Center. The word "slick" offends me.
Yep.
Anyway.
Anyway, let's not rehash old wounds.
Exactly.
Old wounds.
So with an ASI, I could take my Constitution up from a 16 and 18 to an 18 and get a bunch of hit points. But Gottwald likes to live on the edge. He's not. He likes to be strong, but he doesn't necessarily like to be tough. So instead, I'm going to take a feat, and I'm going to take Sentinel. I master techniques to make me an advantage of every drop of an enemy's guard. I get the following benefits. When I hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you, even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach. I literally took note of how many, as I was like reading my options, Eric, I was like, oh man, as I was reading that, I was like, how many times has Eric had a guy disengage because he wanted to end a fight? I'm just like, I could fuck that up. And then when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, and the target doesn't have this feat, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
So crazy. All the random bandits now have the Sentinel feat.
So weird.
That fucking level scaling gets you every time.
So he's going to become even more of a bulwark between him and his teammates. Just keeping people from passing him while he's embiggened. And that's it. That's all he gets at this level. Let me roll for some hit points. I will take the average. Which puts me at 87.
Nice.
Nah.
Yeah,
No.
not really.
Okay.
And that's me.
Mr. Mac Raymond, tell me about level 8.
Level 8.
Is it great?
I know. Just curious, what did you... How high of a level did you say we might get in this campaign?
Probably like most other campaigns, so somewhere around 12-ish, I would expect.
Well, if I'd have known that, I would have chosen something else.
No, total different decision now.
I don't plan on doing an
all
extra big long one like we did with Rhyme, in other words, where we went to 15.
Alright, so level 8 Ranger is pretty boring. So
boring that you're going to do something else?
we're gonna please the fans.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
During Mac's encounter with Master Sliver, he watched, he studied that sneak attack.
Oh, shit!
I need it.
He needs it. He's gonna take Rogue.
The Rogue.
Level 1.
The Rogue! Dude!
It
It's
has to happen
here.
eventually.
Did anybody call it? Let's go to the board.
Here comes the beef.
The rogue beef.
I like that it's thematic with you, like, learning something from Master Sliver, though. Exciting.
Yep. So I'm sure everyone's familiar with Rogue at this point, but sneak attack, extra 1d6. Thieves can't, kind of useless, I think, because I'm now a thief. Expertise. I'm working on plugging that in. So let's roll for HP.
Yeah, what does one level of Rogue get you? Just...
Everything I just said. Thieves can't, sneak attack, and expertise.
Okay. So you get extra, like, skill, proficiency things, and then the extra 1d6 sneak
Yes,
attack.
I can pick 2 skill proficiencies and double it. So
yourself even more of a one-shot sniper. Like you already were doing that pretty effectively.
Yeah, because sneak attack can apply to range
Yeah.
attacks if you've got an ally, I think, or you have advantage.
like a Drake, perhaps.
Oh shit!
But no.
Drake doesn't
That's
count.
not at all how this is gonna work. Man, you guys
All right.
kind of suck at rolling hit points, don't
We
you?
are
We
not
are
doing great
second.
on the HP. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Average, which brings me to 75, I believe.
Fuck you, DM.
I'm not rolling your hit points. I'm letting you pick the average. Well, as you guys are being in bad shape.
Okay, and then I.
Yep.
Wait, how is this?
Yes.
Yes.
Now you have like 2 different hit dice you have to worry about too. That's always fun.
I do. Shoot.
Yeah. And I don't
Rogue
think the 5e sheet like
yeah,
has a
Rogue
good
is
way of
1d8.
working. Yeah, that ranger's a d10.
All right, so I'm not sure what I'm going to choose. I mean, I can either choose stealth, investigation, nature, insight, perception.
To get expertise on.
Yeah.
Perception's good. Stealth's good.
Wait, why is it different under skill, proficiency, and expertise? I'll have to figure it out. I'll let you know. I don't need to waste time
Big
clicking around.
An excitingly complex multi-class. Our second multi-class character of the campaign. I'm sure we've had multiples, but
Of the campaign, yeah.
it still seems pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah. All right, so obviously no new spells or ranger things because you went rogue. What'd you say your total hit points was at now?
75.
75. Everybody's pretty close. Heather with Savra bringing up the...
I'm not going to be anywhere close to 75.
No, probably
See
not.
if you can
But
win on the hit points.
I was going to say, we've had 0 for 3 on good hit point rolls so far. What does level 8 bring you?
Not a whole hell of a lot. I get, as Christopher says, an ASI.
Assy? You riding the Assy train too?
I got assy trained once.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So I can take an ASI or a feat. I didn't like any of the feats for me, so I'm actually going to. I have quite a few things at odd numbers.
You do? What the fuck?
Yeah.
15
Well,
dex.
I put everything
13.
into intelligence at first because
Yeah.
makes things more fun. But I'm gonna roll my hit points real quick because it's the
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Okay. Your D6. All
Hey,
right.
I'll take that.
That is the best
The
hit
only
point roll
one.
we've seen. A 5 out of 6.
Yep.
Mhm. And then I also get another 4th level spell, which is fun.
Nice.
Okay, when does it let me determine? There it is. So, what makes my spell save DC go up? Is that
Your intelligence.
Your main casting
okay,
stat.
so I
yeah.
can't get that any higher then.
Are you at 20 on that?
Yes, she is.
Mm.
You're already at
All right.
peak intelligence.
So I'm gonna up my dexterity. That seems like something that's good.
That helps your armor class. So yeah, that.
Yeah, I get hit a lot.
And your initiative.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna up my constitution as well.
I don't know about that.
Who needs hit points?
Well, on account I have like 39 right now until we add in the new ones.
I was say that's an extra 8 hit points, though, I think, at this point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it. That
I'll
gives me
say
a little bit
as
closer. I might
President
break
third
50
place.
then.
I like to keep you down so I can feel superior.
I know. Oh, I broke 50 hit points. I have
Okay.
53 hit points.
That's quite a jump.
53 from 39?
Mhm.
Yeah, that is.
And I think the spell I'm going to take is going to be called Sickening Radiance.
You'll hate how much you love me.
It
This is like the radiation spell, I think.
is.
Why would they put this in this game?
You all have radiation poisoning.
Alright, let me finish my character sheet and I'll hit the button for it. Oh my gosh, it's wrong with me.
Sickening radiance. It actually does radiant damage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dim greenish light spreads in a 30-foot radius sphere. That's gigantic. The light spreads around corners. Last the spell ends. When a creature moves in the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there, they must succeed on a con save or take 4d10 radiant damage and suffer 1 level of exhaustion. And it emits a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius.
Dear Lord!
The light makes it impossible for the creature to benefit from being invisible. Wow.
Just go supernova.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now, does
That one looked fun.
Does that one affect teammates and enemies alike?
Sure does.
I don't suggest entering the light.
The light also spreads around corners.
Okay.
There's no avoiding the light.
I'll try judiciously.
Right.
That's true, Demnix. Yeah, nothing actually happens if they make the save. That's a big save.
Mm.
Your save isn't only a 16, though, right? That can't be right.
That's what it says.
16.
You got a plus 20? That doesn't seem right.
Not a plus. It's a plus.
I'm sorry, if you got a 20, yeah.
20 is a plus 5. What's proficiency bonus these days?
3.
Well, maybe it is a 16 then. Huh. Is it because it's 8 plus proficiency plus your modifier?
Yeah, I mean, I have a 14 and I have a plus 3 charisma.
Okay. Who does it?
Also, reading what Demnick says, there is an option to split up the hit dice, so now I've got 2 rows.
There is?
Oh.
Yep.
Wow.
If you go to the gear on the right side, under general options, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the bottom. Track hit dice per class.
Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, wow. It does do that. Fucking hell. I never knew that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Actually looks pretty slick, too. Well,
Should I
there you
be
go.
worried about how much we rely on Demnix to tell us how roll 20
I have
works?
always relied on the kindness of my Australian friend.
Please don't do that again.
Where's that at?
It's on the... If you go to the settings,
Uh-huh.
and then right side, the right column, it's near the bottom, a couple of things up, says track hit dice per class.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, that's pretty slick. Oh yeah, you've had multi-class this whole time.
I can finally play the game.
Yeah, Warlock is D8 and the Fighter is D10, I guess, for you. Yeah, 8 plus 5 plus 3. Okay.
I'm still like 20 some odd hit points away from the lowest person's, the next lowest
I
person's.
mean, you
hit
are a
point.
wizard.
You're going to stay that way.
You could multi-class with a few barbarian levels. Maybe that would help get you up pretty quick.
Don't
Barbarian.
do it.
All right.
Only going to level 10.
Obviously, long rests. Fully long rest. No more exhaustion. None of that BS. Who would even do such a thing to you?
Does I have to select a token? There's no tokens.
Oh, I didn't put you guys on this map, did I? My bad. Welcome to the world map. Your tokens are in the upper left.
Long rest.
Does cheese get stronger as you level up, or only if you level up as a ranger?
Only as a ranger.
Okay.
I mean, like, I won't get any new abilities for him unless I level up the ranger.
Well, what about his like hit points and stuff? Because there's like some of his stuff like straight up scales. But I don't know if it was by your character level or by your ranger level.
That is a good point.
So I know his stats tend to change. I think we did basically all the epilogue stuff last session with the whole stronghold in terms of where everybody was. But just to recap, the Lizard Queen is obviously staying with her people. She respectfully thanked you all for the rescue, bestowed the necklace to you, said that they will basically they need to rebuild. She has great enmity for the Sawagan, but she also knows there's still You guys, how many did you actually take out versus how many are still in there, right? There's a shit ton, and the lizard folk don't have nearly that many. Even with the combined force of Thornhold, they wouldn't be able to take them out anytime soon. But you did sever the connection to the mind flayers that they had, so you imagine that their ability to coordinate attacks and actually receive instructions on doing certain things and generally being more organized instead of a lot of just monstrous infighting and stuff, that's going to be greatly diminished. And the lizard folk and the Thornhold folk say with some maybe smart guerrilla tactics and just paying attention, they can start to fight back in smaller skirmishes versus trying to wage a bigger war. The captives from Neverwinter, they can stay in Thornhold for a while. They're done with trying to be on the water, and it's actually safer on the high road to go wherever they need to go, which is probably mostly Neverwinter to the north. Excuse me. Master Sliver was probably just going to go with them, but there's a nice montage where he and Mac have a fun training session together, and Mac learns some new skills. And also tells you to not be a stranger.
He learns how to bite people.
He learns how to bite people. Going to bite like a rat. Tells you not to be a stranger to your brothers, too. He misses having you all together. Harley and Kish are willing to stay with you all for now. They do want to eventually report back to Gillian and the Tritons and update them on what's going on, or possibly they know even more information now. It's they haven't gotten in touch with them for a hot second. So, but they're pretty far away, and obviously your quest is directly aligned with their overall mission of just helping the waters. That's their official title. It's on their business card. Helping the waters. So they will remain with you all, and of course, sweet, excellent, godlike Borges. Offers his services.
Did he level up? He should have leveled up.
I mean, I'm sure he probably took some rogue levels as well. Borges steps foot on the ship and proudly declares that he knows nothing of ships. He appears to be absolutely useless in terms of anything, but he is an eager learner and asks a lot of questions to everyone all the time. Very keen.
It's like my 3-year-old.
Yes, exactly.
He's a 3-year-old. We have a 3-year-old on the boat now.
He's doing his best, but it requires a lot of patience.
I want some cereal. Okay, why are you making me cereal? Gosh.
I don't want that cereal. I want a different cereal. Can I have 3 different cereals altogether?
No, see, I'm still trying to teach that one to ask nicely. She'd be like, "Where is my milk?" It's like
she's at a
excuse
restaurant?
me?
Like,
do you say that in a fucking restaurant?
well,
Chris leans back in his booth. Where is my milk?
I didn't order it, but I just excluded
It's like, oh my god. I'm sorry, nobody saw him when he was 3. Get a restaurant.
I'm not welcome back.
I'm not welcome at the Olive Garden anymore.
It's like furiously stuffing pasta into his mouth.
Where is my milk?
Where is my milk?
That have to be a soundbite for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, we're talking about Borges.
I don't know when you'd use that, but sure.
You'd be surprised on how some of these can come out. I don't know. You guys take
Borges
up on your ship.
Borges doesn't know what to do. Borges loves milk. I don't know.
I'm so hot. He's trying his best. So you've got more crew now than ever. Congratulations. And you have dealt a blow to the Sawagan and to this wider axis of watery evil. But they are still a dangerous threat in this immediate area. So when you have to leave the region, you have to like go out into the sea and take a pretty wide berth around the entire Red Rocks region. I presume you're heading south.
Go north.
You go north so far, you go all the way around the world and end up coming up the other direction.
Oh god, he's waving the whole bottle around now.
Get on this thing. Where's my milk?
I'm pretty sure Eric's been drinking heavily again.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
That's the first time we've used that soundbite in a while.
Yeah.
I do not understand any of that.
You guys can stop in Waterdeep if you want. It's a major city on the Sword Coast.
Do they have milk?
They may have some milk.
Do they have Italian? Do they have consumer-friendly Italian restaurants that serve milk?
Italian restaurant quality milk.
Specifically. Or not. It's y'all are piloting the ship. The quests you have call from
goat's milk, sheep's milk, lizard milk, no cow milk.
lizard milk.
No cows.
That does Gottwald drink cow's milk? Is that weird?
He did as a baby, probably.
Good point.
Yeah, I mean,
He loves it.
he loves it. He grew up with it.
He still occasionally searches for the teat.
He can't get enough.
Oh God, Gottwald's becoming Homelander.
Yeah.
Yikes.
The main quest, Call from the Deep, yada yada yada. It's down way to the south with the presumably lair of Sea King Tentrix. This was the last update you have on that. Copy pasting from this. The other one you've got is the Styes, which is the one you got from the in Neverwinter, who told you about a lead to some other evil shenanigans going on in the city of Orlumbor to the south, which I've helpfully slapped exclamation points on your map.
Who gave?
Oh, I'm running out of ice real quick.
Yeah, you are. Who gave us this quest?
The Aboleth.
Oh, right.
Doesn't know.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Somebody.
We have a feeling that Orlumbor is.
Illithid.
Yeah, let's deal with an Illithid.
To the south.
Burn green.
The only thing,
Burn
honestly,
green.
I was going to put in Waterdeep, if you guys want to stop and shop there. I did have a number of items, magic items for sale, if anybody
I've got
cared
money.
to
Yeah, how
stop.
much money do we have?
How much money do ye have?
Let's
I'm
see.
probably supposed to have more money. I don't think I've written it all down, but I
Magic
haven't got
items
money.
ain't cheap.
I got some money.
This ain't Baldur's Gate. This is
What you
Waterdeep.
got?
I got 550 gold.
You know, I've never had gorilla's milk.
Gorilla's milk? Oh, because that would be equivalent for Gottwald to be drinking cow's milk, I guess.
I know you guys have, but I just couldn't do it.
The following items you can find for sale at a magic item shop in Waterdeep: the Gem of Brightness, the Hat of Disguise, the Medallion of Thoughts, the Pearl of Power, the Periapt of Wound Closure, the Ring of Jumping, and the Ring of Water Walking.
Ring of brightness, you say? Explain that one to me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or gem of brightness.
Tell me of your wares, good sir, and how much they cost.
Yeah, I think we've seen most of these items before in past campaigns, but I will Allow you to inspect the inventory. The Gem of Brightness has 50 charges.
Yeah.
You can speak an action to either cause it to basically be a torch, or you can shoot a beam of blinding light, or you can shoot a cone of blinding light.
Oh. Does it work on Minotaurs?
Got one sitting
It
right
works
there.
only on Minotaurs.
I'll take 10.
Minotaurs hate this one gem. That's what the brochure said, anyway.
Does it need to be attuned?
It does not need to be attuned.
How much is it?
He's pulling out his checkbook, and how much is it?
Oh, wait, hold on.
I don't have infinite money.
Just for funsies, what is your initial offer? The DM has been drinking.
Do you have like a spell?
Let me see how much
you
money I
can
have first.
cast? Exactly.
5 gold pieces, my good
I
sir.
have infinite money. The shopkeeper remains impassive and just kind of stares at you, blinking slowly.
We need to get the shopkeeper more drunk.
6 gold pieces, sir.
By 5 gold increments for the next 2 hours, and just see when he stops.
Yeah, 3 hours later, 8 gold pieces. People are coming and going in the shop. The world's just faded into the background.
No one's listening to him anymore.
He throws out a number of 250 gold pieces.
I'm gonna go buy some torches from someone else. 100 gold pieces.
Make a persuasion check, please.
Pretty persuasive.
That is pretty persuasive.
I would like to hear how Toril negotiates, though.
What is your negotiating tactic?
I'm not picturing it.
I'm not gonna make you roleplay the check, but how does Toril negotiate?
Have you heard of the good word of the Fathomless?
Okay, that actually makes sense.
With religious pressure.
The Fathomless could really use your help right now.
Shopkeeper's like, this is some sort of tax thing, isn't it?
The Fathomless is not doing too well. They're one payment away on their mortgage from being homeless.
You can't see. The Fathomless needs this gem to see. Light his darkest hour.
The Fathomless has a recent diagnosis of glaucoma.
He needs this
This
gem for his eye.
transition from like a religious thing to like one of those gas station stories where a dude comes up to you and is like, "Hey, my kids are in a bus half a mile up the road."
Yeah. Bus. The shopkeeper sighs. You like wear him down over the course of an hour as like different people are coming and going. He's not being able to sell this gem. And finally he looks at you with just a mixture of pity and disgust. And
just like the Fathomless likes it.
That's what you were aiming for this entire time.
It says sighs and says, 120 gold pieces and you will leave me alone.
I suppose the Fathomless will accept that. Just be warned. The Fathomless does not like to be nickel and dimed.
It's one of his core tenets, in fact.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not nickel and dime. Thou shalt be precise in all currency dealings.
Alright. So, how much?
120 gold pieces. And
How much for 1 pearl of power.
Let me show
Or
you
does he have
your
multiples?
gem of brightness. Why does the gem of
Wait.
brightness...
You didn't say it was on a tripod.
It's so big. It's strapped together with canes and a belt, it looks like.
I have a small frame.
That's just the display model. He wheels it out in a wheelbarrow. It's a giant fucking ore.
He hands you like the IKEA instruction manual. Like, you have to set this up at home.
Yeah. You see there, it says not actual size at the bottom of it. Yeah. This is just the display. Enjoy your gem.
Take away the
It
rock
does
of
have a
shame.
belt. It
Bring out the
is-
rock of triumph.
Yeah. Attach the rock of triumph. Literally has a chain just attaches to you. Carry around your gem.
It's 3 walking canes and a belt. What is this? This display is wild.
Hey. Nothing but the best in this shop. Not at all stolen goods.
I have the regrets.
You asked about the Pearl of Power, Sabra.
Yes.
That one is at a nice upscale magic shop with a fellow
underwater?
arcanist. And they look you up
Sorry,
up and
shopkeeper.
down, look quite smugly, and she says 300 gold pieces for such a unique and powerful item.
I'm trying to, like, what did you little bipeds call yourselves? You're trying to
You're still a biped.
you're trying to cheat me.
Zephyr gets down on all fours. Yeah, I run a high-class establishment here. Only the
You just
finest
sold
goods.
something to a bird.
No, this is this different shop. Different shop.
Okay.
Yeah, don't go down to Steve's Discount Gems. Just no telling where those things come from.
How did you obtain such a pearl?
I have agents who retrieve items in the field, and I pay them a hefty sum. And then pass the opposite of savings on to you. The markup. For the convenience of not having to find such an item in some belly of some beast or at the bottom of a pit or something. You can roll a persuasion check. Unless you want to have some other methods.
Well, I was gonna ask her if she got the permission from that. I heard it was a tiefling that runs these damn shops. Who keeps all of you shopkeepers in line? I'm sure she wants to know how much you're flacking people.
Protection for everybody.
Yeah. So how much of this ends up in the tiefling's pocket?
You see, that's why things have to be a little pricey here. You have to be able to afford all of these different overheads.
Mm-hmm. You still did not answer my question.
Well, I'm not going to pull out ledgers and look at percentages. We're just doing a business deal here. Do you want the pearl or not? You look like you could make quite good use of this item.
I could, but I'm not going to pay you 300. You could give me a better offer.
Perhaps you have something in exchange, along with some monetary incentives?
Obviously, as you can see on my person, yes. You give me a better offer, then we start to barter. Not 300. It's not going to be 300
All right, roll a persuasion check.
yet. Please be nice, dice gods.
Oh,
It's a nat 20.
the
That goes on
natty,
your thing.
the natty 20.
I don't know why that did the double roll, but the 20 was first, so
Yeah.
it counts.
She gives a long sigh and says, always being harassed by every single adventure that comes in here and expects us to just bend over and give them whatever goods they have. I'm not some ruddy goblin. Ugh.
Bend
Look.
over and accept the fathomless.
It's a very, very unique, powerful item, all right? She sighs. Perhaps for 190 gold pieces. That is a huge discount. You will never find a better offer for such an item as this.
150.
179 and not a gold piece more.
155.
Roll another persuasion check.
Be nice, dice gods. Less nice, dice gods.
175. That's it. Take it or leave it.
See ya.
All right, Pearl of Power is this one. Well, the pearl is on your person. You can use an action to speak this pearl's command word and regain an expended spell slot. If the expended slot was 4th or higher, the new slot is 3rd level. Once you've used the pearl, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
Another 3rd level spell slot.
Yeah,
That's
it's kind of like having another limited arcane recovery, I guess.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
that's cool.
It does require attunement, though.
I know.
Anything else?
How much is his hat? This hat looks old and ruddy.
You pop into a store. It doesn't even look like a magic store. It looks like a hat shop, but you find a back part of the store that has this hat in a special case. And
Special case? Why is this old looking hat in this special case?
my friend, there's the hat of disguise. You wear this hat and you can appear as a different feller altogether.
You mean I can look like a human? And blend in the streets?
Sure. You've got some sort of trauma about that. I'm sure this could fix that right up.
It's just hard to buy pizza these days walking stairs. You know, you walk into a pizza shop and look like this. People kind of give you the side eye. But if I could look like a human, I don't think they'd give me any troubles, you know?
Well, I suppose I'd sympathize, but I have no problem eating pizza in public.
So you don't know how I feel, but...
But you do look like somebody who's got enough coin to afford such an item, which is why I haven't kicked you out of this back end yet.
How much is this hat going for?
Oh, my friend, it's pretty pricey, but you seem like a good sort. In fact, I think I like the cut of your jib. I probably could let it go for 240 gold.
I'd like to see if he's ripping me off.
All right, roll an insight check. You think he's probably inflating it a little bit, but it's not too far off.
You know how many pizzas I could buy with 240 gold?
Dig into your pizza money.
You know, it'd be a lot cheaper just to order it as takeout and just pay the tip, you know?
You're doing the bargaining method where you're like, I don't need this. I'm getting out of here. Well, my friend, now, I understand that's maybe you're a connoisseur of some of these other hats I've got. All kinds of styles, fit all kinds of heads and shapes. Maybe it won't give you the magic disguise effect, but could make you look
Show me a
quite
dunce cap.
dapper as a conical and so tall or short.
Do I look like I need a hat?
He panics for a second. Why, you
I mean, you wear a fedora and a trench coat. That's how you get pizza these days.
You are in a hat store, son.
Yeah, something just caught my eye.
You got
about
me there.
What am I doing here?
Just looking for some sun protection for my, my bald head here.
I tell you what, 205 gold, and I'll throw in an extra bowler hat. It's small, it's black, it's kind of shiny. Bill, shine that hat up right now.
What am I gonna do with two hats? I don't got two heads.
Oh, jeez.
Who needs 2 hats?
Who needs to? Well, you got
I mean-
you got your nice. Man starts panicking. You got your nice hat, and you got your formal, your going out hat, and your everyday pizza eating hat.
Do I look
Sunday
like
hat.
a person who owns a closet?
You, sir, are someone who needs a hat for every occasion.
Where am I going to put this hat for every occasion? It's not like you're selling a pair of gloves.
You
know, I
go
put
down
one
to
in each
Lacey's
pocket.
Closets, and then you can also get you a closet for all these hats. She appreciates when I send customers down there.
But I am not tied down to this city. I'm an adventurer.
You need a traveling hat.
Has anybody here seen Atlanta? Anybody? No. Okay. The whole bit where they sell his dad a hat. This is all just reminding me of that immensely. I've never seen anyone pull this hat off before you, sir. Like this hat. I don't think I'm a hat man. Oh no, I see a lot of people come through here.
Yeah, this is what's happening. Roll a persuasion.
What am I persuading him about?
That you're not a hat man.
That you want the hat, but you don't want to pay too much money for it, I guess.
You know what? That other store over there, something else caught my eye.
$199 gold pieces. That's the best I can do, and I can throw in an extra 4 hats and a hat shine kit. For all your hat needs, you can keep your hats as shiny as you need them to be. Or as dusky. We could Bill, get the dusk ash out. You like a nice duskin on the hats. Make it look nice and worn. It's the style these days. They like the kids make like the hats looking like they were out in the dust.
How about this?
Ian, Bill, we don't understand it. We like the shine, but
Look at these gloves I got here. And he pulls out the gloves of missile snaring.
oh,
I know you're not a glove shop, but
you get those gloves out of here right now.
I need them shined up real bad.
let me show you something here.
You need a
Go ahead.
You need a hat that matches those gloves.
No, I want you to have these gloves in exchange for the hat, perhaps, or we could come to some sort of deal. But put them on.
Well, this is highly unorthodox, but my word, they're so silky.
Mac backs away from him, pulls out his longbow,
Oh no!
aims.
Oh no! Now hold on a minute, son. We can talk about this.
Puts the longbow up to his head.
Dodge this.
If you can catch this arrow
What's going on now?
with these gloves, how about we have Bill over there try him on?
That's a good idea. Bill, you shoot me. No, Bill, come back here. Clubs of missile. Okay. When a ranged weapon attack hits you while you're wearing them, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus your dex modifier. All right. Oh, you're saying these are magic gloves then? Catch the arrows.
Oh yeah.
All right, Bill, wear these gloves. There you go. Stand right there. No, not there. Right there. All right. All right, go ahead. No, Swit, he's not crying. Don't worry, he's not crying. You go ahead and do. I want to see this.
Now, transition to the jackal sequence where he puts Jack Black in a field.
All right, make an attack roll.
You don't want to kill the guy, right? You want to hit him.
You probably don't want to have sharpshooter on. Just saying.
Crit.
Bill does not look like
Exactly.
he could take a full sharpshoot.
You want to make it a good shot, but not too good a shot.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah. All right. Give Bill a second to attune to the gloves. They're gonna take a hot second.
Gosh, our party's insane.
Everyone's around. Oh God! Did we let Mac into a store by himself?
Exactly. With no supervision.
It's
Yeah.
chaotic evil,
Bill.
right?
It's chaotic something.
I can't pull this shot, can I? No. All right, Bill.
Choose to blunt the arrows.
Here we go.
Or not.
All right, let's see. Oh, that's definitely gonna hit Bill.
Bill.
He's down.
All right, so he's got a. All right, now Bill, use your reaction.
No, you also did not specify that
Why
he had to catch
Didn't
the
you
arrow
tell me this
with the
before he
glove.
shot the arrow?
You should just feel it.
Do what now?
I mean, there was no specification that he had to catch the arrow with the
Right.
gloves.
We'll just say
They
when you
just
put the
gave
gloves
him
on, it
gloves.
becomes magically
He can
aware.
catch the arrow with his body, and it
Right.
still counts.
All right, let's see. 1d10
Wait,
plus
I'm supposed to catch the arrow with my hands?
plus Bill's dex modifier.
What is Bill? How dexterous is Bill?
We'll say he's a +0.
Okay, great.
In fact,
Come on, Bill.
I'm gonna let Ray roll 1d10 plus 0, please, which is a 1d10.
You're gonna do it, Bill.
That's pretty good.
How
it
many
is.
hit points does Bill have?
So he did reduce the damage by
6.
6, so he takes 2 hit points. So Bill lives. That's good.
He just gets nicked a little bit as he's catching the arrow.
It's like a stigma, like it just kind of gets him right through the palm or something. But he his hand still shoots out fast enough to catch it, and you see his eyes start welling up. And the shopkeeper goes, "Oh, damn, Bill, you almost had that one. That would have killed you for sure. These gloves are nice. I could see myself selling these. We'll definitely need to set up some of these showmanship. I could see where this would really go. Now, Bill, just stop. You're fine. Just go clean up. Go, but leave the gloves, Bill. Leave the gloves. There you go. All right.
On the side.
It's just a flesh wound here.
No, you don't get a half day. You go wash up. You come back on the floor.
Paying me $10 an hour to work here.
Mac tosses Bill a healer's kit. Go patch yourself up.
Clean yourself up, Bill.
Clean yourself up.
Get some self-respect, Bill.
Go change your pants.
That's right. As you wore the brown pants today. It's good work, Bill. Well, I have not sold a hat and purchased gloves before, but I gotta say, I like the cut of your jib. And I like the blast of your bow against Bill's hands. That really did something for me there. So I think we got ourselves a deal, son.
That arrow would have killed him.
I think it definitely would have, yes. You look like you have killed many a Bill in your day.
This guy sounds like he's kind of all right with that.
almost disappointed.
Yeah. I don't know who Bill is.
Next time.
But it definitely was like, okay, if Bill dies,
That's all right. All right, you got yourself a hat, sir.
I appreciate the business. I hope you find good use for these gloves, either for yourself or maybe for the next adventure you're selling things to. I mean, you did say you got a hat that goes with the gloves. I'm sure you can make a good deal to the next person. But I appreciate the hat.
just put Bill in a corner and keep shooting arrows at him.
All right. Mac, you can have inspiration for your unique way of purchasing a magic item.
He puts the hat on and casts it and transforms to Bill. How do I look?
This is fucking...
Oh, I don't like this at all.
He takes the hat off and the transformation goes away.
Now time to commit some crimes.
That's right.
Just to ruin this man's life.
Poor Bill.
Poor
Bill will be
Bill.
occupied for a while, right? I'll be back.
Well, there goes Bill. The Hat of Disguise does require attunement.
It's all right. I gave away one attunement slot.
You
just now.
did. Well, you only had 2 before anyway.
Right.
So, giving away a magic item for another one. Hat of Disguise. Oops, forgot to put myself on Do Not Disturb, but thank you, Demnix, for submitting hilarity as always. Sabra, which item did you detune for the Pearl? You've got Slippers of Spider Climbing, the Spellbook, or the Cube of Force?
It's probably the cube right now.
Okay. Oh, that reminds me, we need to work on recharging your cube.
That's why I'm gonna D it 2 for.
Yeah, because I think you get to roll a d20 in every long rest, and that's how many charges you can recover.
6.
All right.
Yeah, it's useless to me right now.
Yeah. All right. Any other shoppings that we need to do before?
God would like to buy something.
Okay.
but
Okay.
God-
God.
Every single one of us takes 20 minutes.
Sorrel's just waiting at the...
Eric, you thought this was going to be a short session. I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, it's gonna be a shopping session.
I'm just gonna sit here and hug my fan at this point.
I brought this upon
Yeah.
myself. Yeah,
However,
you know, I'm
Gotwald-
about to take my
Gotwald-
shirt off
What
right now.
unique way are you going to pay for this item?
No, Gottwald, I'll make
Is
this
it gonna be
quick. because
cow's milk and
Gottwald-
balls?
It's the Gottwald calendar that we've been working on. It's Gottwald in the bikini. It's Gottwald wearing this toboggan.
Yeah. Sell it. No, I'll make this quick. Gottwald has no shopping sense whatsoever. He will go into a store and he will be like,
Sticker price.
Gottwald is here to save all of your lives from the terrors from the sea. What can you offer me to aid in the adventure? And he will take a specific look at the whatever of wound closure. Periapt of wound closure.
Are you having a
Gesundheit.
stroke?
Yes.
Periapt? I don't know how it's pronounced.
This periapt will close all your wounds. Or your money back. Also, no refunds.
That policy does not quite make sense, but we should test this.
It, you fall, in battle, gods forbid, or you pass out from a long night of drinking with buddies, eh? The perhaps, keeps you from death. Yes? No dying
Russian or
with
It's got Russian or
perhaps.
French.
Yes. I am from Waterdeep.
Is Prussian?
Russian, yeah.
No one knows what that sounds like.
In addition, whenever you roll hit die to gain hit points, you double the hit points.
That's
You look like a man who likes hit points, yes.
Gottwald does like hit points very much, yes.
Yes.
Gottwald also must rest very often.
Also like rest. And not dying.
Not dying, yes.
Yes, you need the periapt. He pronounces it different every time. The periapt of wound closure.
That's the French.
No, Sunblade's not here. Go away, Sunblade.
Yeah.
How'd you get here?
I need all of this, yes.
For you, special price. 800 gold pieces.
Does not have that much money.
All right. 300 gold pieces.
Money, yes.
That's a huge discount.
Just even register. He's dropping the price by 500 gold. The instant he's questioned on the price.
Yeah.
10 grand. 2 grand. Okay.
4 grand. He does know how to haggle.
Yeah, Gottwald's not going to question him.
No, you no
Gottwald
question.
has
You no question.
Gottwald-
Is good.
It's 300 gold, yes.
Yes.
And Gottwald needs this.
With every gold. You
Gottwald
do
is
need
not
this.
actually that used to buying his own things.
No, gold, you can take it with you. It does keep you alive. But the power we have to keep you alive.
Pronounce that one more time.
The
Sold!
Yes. The one with the wound closing. It's a pendant. Requires attunement. You stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn. In addition, whenever you roll a hit die to regain hit points, you double the number of hit points it restores.
I'll be honest, I don't care much about the first one, but the second one's really important to me.
Ho, ho, ho. So
the getting doubles back because like multiple
Pretty good.
times
You run out of hit dice.
I've run out of hit dice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to do any crazy antics this time. But how much is that ring of water walking?
Oh my gosh, Doral's just losing his mind. Mac's like, wait, I gotta go back to the other store. Hang on.
Yeah. Okay.
I've thought about it.
Hold on.
I'm also wondering about the medallion of thoughts.
See, I went through and really picked out, like, all right.
You picked interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
I would like to learn more of this medallion as well.
All right. Ring. I'm gonna run out of like bullshit characters I can roleplay though.
What accents have you got?
At some point, it's gonna be the same guy running the hat store. Also,
I mean,
like
you're gonna have to pull out Samblade at some point. Just have Samblade running a shop.
Samblade, what are you doing here? Samblade now runs the ring shop of Waterdeep. The ring of water walking. You would be shocked to know, while wearing the ring, you can stand on and move across any liquid surface as if it were solid ground. And whoever's selling this is a young teenager, clearly doesn't really own the store, just there and just not even paying attention, and is like, looks at the price tag and says 160 gold.
Looks good.
Yeah, sure does. You want the ring?
Can you
160
go any
gold.
lower?
No, man. I can't. It's my job. I'm not doing that. 160.
All right, there you go.
Fine. Awesome. Thanks, man. Take care. All right, the ring of water walking. This is my favorite episode.
DM really has run out of characters.
That was a character. I love how nobody's asking if these items require attunement or not. That's such a big deal.
I asked.
No fine print. You did ask.
Toral had a bunch of follow-up questions that you never got to ask. Because that gem was just—it was like a what's the Chinese seller, Temu or Shine or whatever? Like you order it, what you actually get is something that kind of looks like it.
Amazon does that shit too.
They do, yeah.
That one's the one where you get like the shit's different sizes.
Right.
All right, you got the ring. It does not require water walking. The medallion of thoughts was the other one you were asking about.
Yeah.
The medallion. I can't spell medallion. Are there 2 D's or not 2 D's? 2 D's or not 2 D's? Metal.
It's a metal with a lion on the end.
It's a metal with a lion at the end.
Rawr.
The medallion of thoughts does require attunement. It has 3 charges. While wearing it, you can use an action to expend a charge to cast Detect Thoughts, and it regains 1d3 charges each day.
It's got its own save DC. That's dumb. I'd rather use my
It does have its own save DC, yeah.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah. You can
But
make me, but I really don't want this.
Sorry, what?
Said you can make me an offer, but I really don't want this.
You say make me an offer. I feel like that's what the seller would say. They're like, the offer is you want this. Make me an offer.
I don't want this. What would you try to make me think that this is okay?
I have no more voices.
Morgus is selling this with
Morgus, what are you doing here? Look at this medallion of thoughts Morgus has found. The price tag. The shopkeeper never actually speaks. It's just Morgus speaking. Yeah. It's so nice. Morgan sees that the price tag is 250 gold pieces.
You hear the bell dingle above the door as she's walking out laughing.
Solver, where are you going? I love shopping. Don't we all love shopping?
I'm not paying that.
Anything else in The glorious City of Splendors.
We bought like 4 out of 6, so I think we're in a good
I'm pretty
spot.
happy as a DM. My goodness. I haven't had this successful a shopping session in forever. I think I'll pour myself a drink.
I thought about that ring of jumping too, but got well.
The ring of jumping, you say?
No, got well. Sorry, spent a lot
Don't
of
try
money
to
there.
suck up to the DM.
Shockingly, it improves your climbing speed. All right, you all leave Waterdeep. Well, you know what? No, there's one more thing I want to mention of Waterdeep. You hear you heard. Sorry, to sober up for a second. You heard that there was a attack similar to Neverwinter by the Black Armada, but they were quickly rebuffed because of Waterdeep is much more better prepared to defend itself and has a lot of the Avengers level heroes currently residing in Waterdeep, so they were able to come to their aid. However, rumor has it the Black Armada wasn't there to do some kind of big conquest or to kidnap people like in Neverwinter, but was there to plunder and search for something. And rumor has it that they were able to successfully, during this attack, raid a nearby cache belonging to the goddess Umberlee, guarded by, I can't remember the fucking sea race, sea elves or tritons or something, in a harbor nearby near Waterdeep, and they were able to steal a conch that has the power to summon a merid that grants wishes.
This is the Black Armada did this.
Yes. And rumor has it they were able to successfully acquire such a powerful artifact. I will add that to your rumors and leads, which I just realized you never seen because I forgot to share it all these sessions ago. My goodness. Welcome to your rumors and leads section. Whoops, dipsies. Yeah.
The first one I don't even remember at all.
Yeah, Hoach Miraz was the undead wizard in the Wreck of the Golden Crown, who gave Savra the Scaly Spellbook, and just mentions there's a legendary Staff of the Magi that was taken, and he didn't know where it went. Captain Callus mentioned the port of Mintarn as a possible place if you all need to check in on things or just find some information or hang out with pirates. And then the last one is one I just mentioned with the Black Armada possibly gaining a magic conch shell said to contain a mare that grants wishes.
Gotwall's not happy about that.
Yeah.
If Tentrix has the power of a genie, a sea genie, he is even more dangerous. Genie.
No, Merit's probably better. The travel distance from Waterdeep to Orlumbor is thankfully pretty uneventful. This is a still fairly common shipping lane, although not as well traveled as between Neverwinter and Waterdeep, but you're still definitely along the main Sword Coast drag. You're between Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate at this point. Much less Sahuagin threats because you already found where their main lair was. And you approach the island city of Orlumbor. Once a grand island city that supplied all of the Sword Coast, Orlumbor's success was also its downfall, as disputes and occasionally even outright brawls between Waterdeep, Neverwinter, Mintarn, Luskan, and Baldur's Gate over control and ownership of the island's valuable shipyards left the city weakened and vulnerable to pirates, cultists, and other nefarious agents. Without strong leadership, the city fell to squabbling city councilors, each vying for scraps of power. Temples and libraries have long been dismantled and converted into smoke-belching factories and laboratories. The harbor district, once a bustling hub, is now a decaying corpse of broken buildings leaning against one another, awaiting a violent death. Thick, rancid water gurgles through broken boardwalks and piers like congealing blood. It is now known as the Styes. Your ship stands out as you pull into a decaying pier. Shady eyes and furtive glances are all the welcome you receive.
Place.
Yeah, real nice. It's up to you guys on whether you want to take any allies with you. I will default to everybody staying back at the ship.
This does not stay on the ship. Borges saves everyone's life.
At some point, Borges is probably like the other ship crew nominates Borges as like the captain of the guard or something, like doesn't exist, but basically keeps him away from any actual ship goings on because he again means well, but he just kind of it has no technical or naval skills whatsoever.
I learned from Master and Commander that movie has a lot of knowledge. There is a whole crew on the ship
that's like the army
sailing it. Yeah. The Navy.
The guy who shoots Paul Bettany.
Yeah. They don't sail the ship. They don't do anything regarding the ship. They are the military presence on the ship.
Exactly. So that's Borges's job is to be like the land crew, except he's totally doesn't have to actually be on the land crew with all of you if you don't want to. But he could be like the guardsman or something. So totally up to you guys. And none of these NPCs were technically directly involved in this particular mission. This was something that was just given to you by Zixaro, the aboleth you met in Neverwinter.
Who?
Mike's like, why are we here?
That joke's never gonna get old.
Yeah.
How do we explain to Mac what we're doing here? Is it just a stop on our way? We don't explain it to him at all. We just say like, hey,
it's like, let's just stop. This place looks nice. Let's just describe this horrifying,
stop his place.
Decaying, like, horrible town.
Yeah.
This looks like a good place to pull up for the night.
Right. Walk around, see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we could rest here.
Sure.
I bet you could find a pizza or something here.
That's right.
You know how to win my heart.
This looks like one of those places that has like the greasy pepperoni pizza that like drips.
Oh, you gotta put a napkin on there just to like, lift it up and you can see the napkin through it. Yeah.
Yep.
It's so greasy. All right, so assuming you leave everybody else behind, it's just the four of you plus cheese, I guess. As you begin to explore, and you don't have any like, all you have is that one clue that like the aboleth gave you is, hey, I think there's like one of the main leaders is here doing something bad. I caught wind of it. As you explore the derelict harbor, you spot an older man walking purposely toward the direction of your ship, clutching a bag. Suddenly, a group of dirty children spring out from an alley and begin surrounding, taunting, and harassing him, and a few dart in and try to grab the bag. Nearby, a dozen shabbily dressed men and women in tattered matching uniforms lean back, sneering and laughing as the man struggles. They spot you, and one of them barks out, "Oi! Outsiders! As an entrance fee to the Styes, maintenance taxes. 20 gold from each of you."
No. You will get out of my way.
They don't budge. They just kind of glare, and a couple of them start, like, fanning out a little bit. "Oh, you look like you can afford it now. It's for the good of the town."
If you do not move, I will move you.
"Oh, we don't take kindly to threats, miss."
Around?
What?
Are the kids still running around?
Yes, they're like taunting and jeering and trying to steal from this older gentleman who looked like he was walking towards your ship with purpose.
Okay. Gawal's probably got some experience with this kind of thing. Gawal's going to grab two of the kids by the back of their necks, by like their clothes, and just lift them off the ground and just hold them up.
Okay.
We are just passing through. We do not have any interest in your city's politics or your taxes.
The kids kind of yelp and squeal, and you see a couple of the older kids kind of look like glare at you, and you might even like see some steel among them, but they definitely start backing up once they see you like lifting up these kids. The guards, however, are less amused about this and say, "Well, that's all fine now, but you still pulled up, and there's still the entry fee, and now I see, are they harassing the kids now?" "Well, that's not very nice." It might be, we could take offense at that. That might be arrestable offense. You don't want us to do that. That's more paperwork. That's more fines.
Can he make a Constitution saving throw?
He can. What are you going to do?
I need to know if he makes a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
He is capable of making Constitution saving throws. You are going to have to, in detail, explain what's happening.
I will tell you as soon as you make your Constitution saving
No,
throw.
I'm not making it first. You gotta tell me what you're doing first.
Just make a saving throw.
I'll still count
That's
the
a
spell
DM
slot
prerogative
even if you
right
make
there.
it. I'll count the spell slot even if you make it.
All right, explain what you're doing narratively.
So I am surreptitiously casting Vortex Warp on him. Because I told him if he did not move, I would move him.
Okay.
So he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save or Vortex Warp. Okay.
I really hope he rolls low.
Let's find out. Ooh, a 19.
Yeah, he made it. That's fine. He doesn't know what happened. It's fine.
He definitely feels something happening. And at that point, a lot of them pull out weapons and says, "Oi now, no tricks. You look like you're capable of some magics. All right, now, we can all be real peaceful like, or things can get real dirty here, and it's already pretty dirty. 20 gold fee from each of yous."
We're just looking for a place to rest. I mean, maybe how about we just go to the next town instead?
Yeah, sure, do that. Go back on your ship and leave. No problem.
Then you get nothing. Then you have to talk to your commanders about why you're coming back empty-handed and you sent the ship away.
Oh, well, now you're trying to convince us that we should take some more money from you, eh?
I'm trying to convince you that getting something is better than nothing at this point.
And what will you
But
be
apparently
given?
you don't have two brain cells to rub together to figure this part out, so I will explain it to you. 1 gold plus 1 gold gives you 2 gold. Right now, you have no gold.
Right, so you'll be giving us the gold then.
We'll be giving you 5 gold each.
Roll a charisma check.
Shit.
You've friend spell, right? I thought this would be a very good opportunity time to use that.
Do I?
I thought you used it at least once before. You keep getting yourself in charisma situations, which always reminds me of.
Does seem like it may come in handy.
I've disguised self.
Maybe you turned it off. I don't know.
I
Or
don't
lost
think
it.
I ever had friends.
You used it on a pirate captain one time. I remember.
No,
It's a cantrip. I believe it's a cantrip.
I do have friends.
Yeah.
Friends. I pull out a couch. I get some coffee. We go to Central Perk.
Let's hang out.
Yeah.
You have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile towards you
He's not hostile.
for the next minute. Yep,
He's annoyed, but he's not hostile.
that is true.
All right, you said a charisma check?
Which you now have advantage on because you've applied friends.
Yeah, it doesn't help. I have a +0 to charisma. How about religion? Can I do
Advantage
religion?
always helps. No, you're not Twirl talking about the Fathomless every time.
It does have a spell save though, so he does have to save against it for it to work.
It does?
Wait,
Friends
maybe not.
just gives you advantage.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw the spell save at the bottom, but I think that's just
Oh, I think
default.
it's just part of the
Yeah.
UI, yeah.
Yeah, I know. We're leaving. Let's go. He wants to tell us that he got.
Well,
his
hang
ass-
on, it's contested. He could do worse.
No, he's not going to do worse. Oh, can I use my?
Oh, he did worse.
He did worse than my worst.
He did worse than your worst. Yeah, it's a charisma off, and
Nobody
you both
is
just
charismatic right now. It
No.
is just a dirty situation.
It ain't pretty, this conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, he groans and looks like he really wants to throw down, but then just kind of sneers, and basically he's like losing face amongst the other militia, and they're kind of like snickering behind him, and you could feel him getting embarrassed about this, and his kind of face gets flushed, and he's like, "All right, well, I can see that by better to take the gold that we get, eh? All right, 5 each, and you go about your business, and he like keep your noses clean and don't beat up the children. You kids, get out of here."
Gotwell will put the two kids down and just sort of shove them off.
Yeah, they kind of scurry away, scurry back into a dark alley. All right, everybody, pay 5 gold, please, to the militia.
5 gold, corrupt guards.
Yeah,
Hey, it's better than the 20 they wanted.
It is.
Yes, indeed. They kind of walk away. A few of them kind of snicker, but the captain, and he again tries to be like bravado as he walks away. And he's like, "Oh yeah, you see, I knew they weren't gonna give me 20 golds. You got to start high and go low, you know."
He ended up getting 20 gold out of the 4 of us.
He did.
Just tell his boss that just one person came in.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Yeah. The man is tall, thin, middle-aged, a little bit older, got a receding hairline. In fact, I have a picture. Where are you? Where is this?
You just described the
It's
most
melted.
the most generic 65-year-old man.
Right.
So I'm excited
and
to see the picture.
bespeckled. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
And he walks up to you all, kind of meekly, and says, "Thank you. My name is Dr. Ira Refram. Please, I'm hoping you can help me. I'm a bit desperate, and you all look very, very capable. I would like to hire you all to help bring a bit of justice and answers to the Styes. Will you please come with me?"
First, you must explain your glasses. They are ridiculous and break the laws of physics.
They help me see things that are
Blind.
What is holding them up, and why are they so low?
my own sheer force of will. I assure you that the pain on my nose is excruciating.
Okay.
I want to read his body language.
Okay.
He's being truthful.
Insight, yeah. 21, look at your insight. Yes, he seems like he is who he says he is, and he seems genuinely just kind of a nervous individual, and looks like he is in desperate need of aid. And he walks you through the district around really just dingy, horrible, nasty squalor. Buildings falling on top of each other, collapsing, just bums all the streets, dirty kids running around, all this pollution and just horribleness. And when you finally get to his office, you see that it's one of the nicer standing buildings, but the inside of it is cluttered with dozens of books. There's an alchemy table for brewing potions, and there's no place to sit. It's just like piles of books, and he just kind of flops down somewhere. Says, "Thank you. Styes hasn't been a nice place in a long time, but it's been very much worse lately. There's a killer. The locals call the Lantern Ghost. Has been murdering people at night. Weeks of death. Well, then the militia caught my dear friend Jamie crouched over a dead body with a bloody knife in his hand. But Jamie would never. He was a kind soul, one of the few left in this town. He wasn't given any kind of trial. They threw him into the asylum." He kind of buries his face in his hands for a second and composes himself. "Council unanimously called for his death. My friend was executed just a few days ago. On his way to the gallows, he screamed and cried that he had no knowledge or memory of the killings. They wouldn't even let me near his body. But here's the thing. People are whispering, and I've heard there's been another murder last night. There's something else going on here. I went to the militia, and they threatened to throw me into the asylum. I had no one to turn to. I saw your ship, and I thought maybe you someone could help. And he's got this purse, and he's like, this is all the money I have. I treat a lot of locals around here. I don't have a lot of money myself. But please, could you all help investigate this?
You know, I'm a member of the Night Watch of Neverwinter, and you said all the right words. We'll help you.
Thank you.
We must put to justice this murderer.
I knew I could sense good souls from most of you. And I think,
clues do you have to get it? Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say I think we'll get into the clues and all the leads and stuff next time. It'll be easier at the start of the next session, as my wife and I are both absolutely melting now. I have completely stuck to the back of my chair.
What's the temperature gauge?
It's not great. I really want to take this shirt off. So I think
it's
that
only gotten hotter up here. It says
my
it's
God.
like 85, 86 now.
Dear God.
Yeah.
All right, I think that is going to do it for this very sticky, hilariously shopping session of
Mostly shopping. Let's be
Call from the
honest.
Deep, mostly shopping. Mac MVPC, obviously, with the very unique method of
The best shopper.
the best shopper. What else did you find on your shopping trip, Mac?
A
A
gemstone.
gemstone. You found it in the hat. There was. Turns out there was a 10 gold gemstone.
Just tucked in the brim of the hat.
To the brim of the hat. There you go. All right, that will do it for this week's session of Call from the Deep. Thank you to Chris, Heather, Raymond, and Reese for playing. Thank you to all the wonderful fans for watching, and thank you as always to the patrons. Shout out to Platinum patrons: Joe, Will, Thomas, Stan, Brennan, Genocide, Eclectic, Roleplay, Roll, Christopher, Corey, Big Nut, John F, John L, Eric, Taylor, Nathan, Cap, Crystal, Counselor, Andrew, Dale, the Relton, Captain 79, Stephanie, Patrick, Jason, Ismail, Amit, Olympus, Buds, Charney, David, William, Nizak, Warden, Mike, and the cutest Fox, and gold patrons: RPG, Papercrafts, Pretty Boy, and Umit, Lizard Lounge, Sam, Jerome, Nathan, Faz, like a Tortoise, Scott, Rufus, Karen, Jerry, Glenn, Marcus, and Mark. Thank you all very much for your support. We're live streaming our D&D adventures every week, and I'm not doing a chat from the deep. I'm canceling that stream. I can't with this computer. Everybody have a good night.
I'm getting out of here.
I'm getting out of here. It's too much.